Hey guys, Dylan Voss from Voss Family Racing again. Thank you so much for joining onto our YouTube channel. If you paid attention to last week, we put an automatic in the Corvette, took it down to Orlando Speed World and tested it. Got some good data last weekend, made a few changes, and we rolled it out to Beech Bend Raceway Park in Bowling Green, Kentucky for the second stop on our PDRA tour. We had a good weekend. We learned a lot. We didn't go as far as we really wanted to, but we did learn a lot. So what it really boils down to is we don't have the parts in the trailer to make the necessary changes like we do with our clutch and Liberty stuff. So our Liberty, we have multiple gear sets, multiple gear ratios, so we can make changes as track conditions and weather changes occur. The automatic, we don't have that assortment of parts yet, but we're working on it. So we got a lot of good data. We had a good outing. We learned a lot, and I'm positive we're going to get this thing going in a really, really good direction. Totally different driving experience, but it worked out pretty good. So let's take a look, show you how we did.
Steady scheming, we ain't got a lot, but you know we believe in what we feel in our hearts. As we reach for the ceiling, they all just frowned and shook their heads. I nodded with the smile and took their bets. Came out on top and they all on the losing end. Nothing turned out how they thought it really should have been, and I ought to thank them for real.
So this was our first time at Beech Bend Raceway Park with the Corvette. It was actually the PDRA's first time at Beech Bend Raceway Park as well. Beautiful track, nice setting, a lot of history here. Q1, we rolled up to Q1. We were trying to play it safe, so we took some extra timing out. We really just wanted to get down the racetrack. It rained all day Thursday, so we didn't get the test. So we rolled in, just trying to make a nice, safe A to B hit, and we didn't make it down the racetrack. It was a little too hot, even with the timing we pulled out of it. Like I said, since it rained Thursday, we didn't really get a lot of track time. The track was kind of new, so we just missed it a little bit. Not a big deal. We rolled up for Q2, which is the video you guys just saw, and the car didn't shift. The tighter stator in it didn't drop back the RPMs far enough for the MSD or ignition box to recognize a gear change, and it just didn't shift. So we struggled with this for 2 rounds. We qualified with a 451 because we didn't make it on the racetrack all weekend. We had good starting line data, but we didn't know what the converter was going to do in high gear because it wouldn't go into high gear. So Q2 and Q3 both times didn't shift, which was disheartening going into round 1 of eliminations. So Friday night we spent all night with the MSD tester out, making sure that our program in the ignition box was going to shift. We rewired the car a little bit as well to make sure that it was going to shift properly, and if it didn't shift, make it to where I could shift it. These cars have air on the back side of the shifter, that's what shifts it, and if the activation stays on, it's jammed up and you can't shift it yourself. Even though I know it needs to shift, I can't physically shift it myself because of the air that's behind it. So we got that fixed and rolled up for round 1 of eliminations against Jordan Inslee. So for round 1 of eliminations, we have Jordan Enslin. Jordan Enslin is never one of those guys that you can roll up to the starting line and be 40 on the tree, be 50 on the tree, and expect to lay one up and get around him. He's always a tough customer. He's always really good on the tree. He's a good lever, and young kid, a lot of energy. So when you go up against him, you have to give it your best shot. As you can see, we made a stator change before round 1 of eliminations. Based on the data we had, we felt that was our best move going into round 1. We didn't really know what the car was going to do in high gear since it never shifted, but we knew what it was doing in second gear, and so we kind of didn't really like what it was doing, so we put a tighter stator in the car just to give it really our best shot. The fastest we've been previously was a 451, and Jordan qualified with a 428 and went 428 and 429, so we knew he had a consistent high 20 car at least. So we needed to go up there, be good on the tree, and try to run a high to mid 20. So that's what we aimed to do. We had our last round of qualifying. The wheel speed was a little hot, so we calmed it down on the starting line a little bit. Actually, we made a pretty big four-link change as well. Give the car some more bite. So we made a four-link change, made a stator change. We rewired the car. So we had a lot of stuff changed between Q3 and round 1 of elimination. So really just trying to go up there and give it our best shot for a round win. I was 20 on the tree, Jordan was 40. So we had a little bit of a starting line advantage there and was able to carry that through. We went a 431 to his 432. So both cars put up a heck of a fight. And you know, whoever left first, I knew whoever left first was going to get there first, and that's how it worked out. So you know, like I said, those guys are a good group of guys over there. They work hard, and they always got a fast, consistent car, and Jordan is a really good lever. So you can't go up there expecting to be 40 on the tree, 50 on the tree, and try to get around him, because if you are, he'll drive around you, that's for sure. So so round 1 of eliminations worked out good. It worked out good in our favor. We didn't go as fast as we wanted to, but we had good data in high gear, which we haven't had all weekend. So round 2, we have Daryl Stewart out of South Florida. Good group of guys over there as well. Clayton Murphy with Chassis Engineering is helping those guys out, and ever since they've been running this class, they've been fast. So we have to really give it everything we have to get around Daryl Stewart. So against Daryl Stewart, we just didn't have enough. Daryl Stewart and them guys put out a gauntlet of a pass, went 418.0 against our 429. We just didn't have enough data on the car to move where we wanted to go. After we saw the data in high gear from the first round of eliminations against Jordan, we knew we were really just kind of stuck with what we had. Didn't have the parts and pieces in the trailer to make the changes we needed to make the car work in high gear. We were down 6 mile per hour, 5-6 mile per hour. We only went 165 this weekend. We should have been in the 170 range. So we just needed parts in the trailer to make the changes we needed to make. We knew we needed to make changes, but we couldn't make the changes because we didn't have the parts and pieces for the new combination with the automatic. So just it is what it is. We had a really good combination. We just got to work on it a little bit. We got to get some parts and pieces from Marty Chance, and the Neil Chance Racing Converters has been really good to us. So we just wish we could have done better for our fans, for the group of people around us that have helped us out so much. But you know, it is what it is. We went up there, tried to kill the tree. It was 006 red. I beat Daryl on a massive hole shot before, so I was trying to beat 00 on the tree. And if he was slacking a little bit, I really thought I could go around him. I knew I could go around him if I got a big enough hole shot on him. But mathematically, I was beat on the starting line, so it just didn't work out the way we planned it to. So our next race is in Norwalk, Ohio, coming up at the end of the month and end of May. So if you guys are around, please stop by, come say hey. I would love to meet some of you guys. This has been quite an experience, and I appreciate every one of you for watching on and subscribing. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and let's run this thing up. Thank you so much, guys, and hope to see you on the next one.